Alright guys, updates for today. I met with the Minister of Health. He really likes the idea. The problem is they don't believe that the actual isolation camps would be of good use. We're waiting to see how the debate ends because they're debating whether they should do isolation camps, whether they shouldn't do isolation camps, and tell people what to do at home. Granted, what happened 2 days ago is what sparked everything, but in reality, we let them alone. That's why the people decided to just go and do whatever it is they want to do. It's funny because he's not the one in charge. He's just trying his best to organize everything. But anyways, it was a good meeting. Tomorrow we're meeting with the mayor. Hopefully we get to meet with the mayor, and hopefully it'll come out something positive. We're getting to the people we need to meet in regards to the isolation units. We're calling them isolation units because anytime someone hears a tent, they imagine a wild camper from California with big hair and a hippie spirit. Anyways, on to further news. Latest update, we have fucking curfew now. They decided to officially turn this country into a ghost town. Ebola itself is not helping with the fact that people don't exist anymore. Why don't we just keep them at home without doing anything after the hours of 9 o'clock? Now, sadly, they start making sure everything's closed by 7, which is why a couple of people today arrived at a couple of restaurants and we're shutting them down, and looks like my restaurant's gonna have to start shutting down on a daily basis at 7 o'clock. I don't know how this is gonna impact everything, but I can assure you, man, it's getting worse at a very, very fast rate. On to further news. APM terminals signed and confirmed, everything done. We have 150 now to work with, and we're gonna have about 400 later that are gonna be shipped from Ivory Coast for us to be building our isolation units. All we need is the go-ahead for the government. We are ready, we're up and done, and the problem is right now is just finding the people that are organizing it. It's too political. It's proving to be way too political, and I don't know how to get to it. All of them are being organized by one person, which we can't seem to get to. And that one person is throwing everything at everyone, which no one can make a decision without him, but he's not going to be able to make a decision because too many decisions to be made. Frustrations, we're being frustrated for no reason. I figured just providing this idea alone would let them go like, okay, let's do this, and then we'll think about where we're going to put the isolation tents and whatever it is, because people are volunteering for this, and it's donations. It's companies trying to help without knowing what, and they don't want to give money to the government itself, because I don't know if you're familiar with the laws of corruption, but yeah, Liberia is 77%. So, latest statistics, I just read. Welcome to Monrovia, Liberia. By tomorrow, it's going to be a ghost town. Now, my friend had something to say, so her video is going to be up next.
Hello, I'm Nomta, and I've started the blog outbreakinliberia.blogspot.com. I'm in Liberia at the moment, so I follow the story closely on a day-to-day basis through all forms of local media. And if you're here, you know that it's a very dire situation on the ground. There's a lot of fear, a lot of desperation, and also still a lot of denial amongst communities that don't want to accept that Ebola could actually happen to them. So the point of the blog is to get different perspectives from people on the situation at the moment. And I also want to hear from people that are doing things in Liberia. What are you doing, and how do you think it's helping to eradicate Ebola? As it stands, out of Guinea, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and Liberia, we have the highest number of deaths recorded so far from Ebola, and we're in this for at least 6 months, according to WHO, so we're in it for the long haul. If you're here, don't get tired of taking precautions. Take all the necessary precautions. And please do stay safe. I look forward to hearing from everyone that has a contribution to make. Okay, thanks. Bye.